Okay, we start by clicking. Yan, ito yung POM QM ha. Nakikita nyo dyan yung ginawa kong module sa accounting. Anyway, ayan. So, ito ngayon yung unang makikita natin. QM for Windows o Company's Taylor's Introduction to Management Science textbook. Si Taylor, siya yung gumawa ng textbook, no? Anyway, ito yung version 5. Dati I used to teach this using version 4. So, dito lahat ng modules, display all modules, and lahat yan. Pwede kasing OM lang, Operations Management. Pwede rin namang QM lang, Quality Management. Anyway, all modules naman magagamit natin. So, let's start with statistics. Ito, yung pinakasimple sa lahat, which is mean, standard deviation. So, ito, yung statistics natin. So, ito yung mga module 3. Okay, so let's start with statistics. And then, data analysis. Okay, so, pwede mo lagyan ng title yan. Tapos ito, lagyan mo ko ilang items yung gusto mo ilagay. So, natin is 10. Okay, pwedeng row, pwedeng group. Okay, so usually naman row ibibigay mo sa kanya, di ba? And then, ito yung row names. Item 1, item 2. Pwede rin namang 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're entering in terms of months, pwedeng January, February. Pwede ka rin maglagay ng sarili mo. No? Yan. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 na lang tayo. Pwede ka rin mag-modify. Okay, mga column names, pwede mo rin i-edit. Okay. And then, okay. So, true enough, 10 nga yung ibibigay niya sa'yo. Okay. Ito, pwede itong palakihin din eh. Format. Yung ano natin, view. Anyway, pwede ito palakihin. No? Ito pala. So, pwede mong gawin siyang 16 or 20. Yan. Kaso nga lang, di na ipapalaki ito. So, anyway, ano ba ang dapat natin gawin? Para mapalaki natin ito. Something wrong with our okay. Alam ko pwede itong palakihin eh. Auto size column. Okay din. Yan. Alam ko pwede siyang palakihin. So, gawin nga natin siyang 20 and then widen. Yan. Pero dapat, ano eh, okay. So, pag-checkan natin muna yung kaya niyang makita. Pwede nga rin full screen eh. Kaso mas maganda hindi. Anyway. So, yan. So, category name, pwedeng ibang mga tao yan. Now, you will have values. Pwede ring frequency or probability, no? Ngayon, ang tandaan natin, mean variance ang gagawin natin dito. So, okay. So, for example, you have 10 numbers. Randomly ko lang ito isusulat. 15, 15, 17, 19, 20. Let's just say it's just a random number given to us, no? Maaaring sales. Ayan. Now, meron ditong frequency. Kung ilang beses lumabas si value na 15. Pwede mo naman gamitin to, pwede rin hindi naman. Pwede hindi na. Okay? And now, you can solve after that. Diretso na yung solve na yun eh. Dito, nagko-compute pa siya ng pinapakita pa niya sa'yo kung paano yung ginawa, no? X minus X bar, ganyan. Pero you don't need all these things eh. ang importante lang naman dito basta't na-input mo siyang tama, okay? So, ang mean natin ay 20.9. If you'll notice, 10 items kasi tayo. When you add them, 209. Kaya 20.9. Median is 21, so nirak niya yan. At yung gitna niyang number is 21. Mode is 15. Kasi dalawang beses lumabas yung 15. And then yung population variance is 17.49. Kinumpit niya yan using this, yung x minus x bar quantity square. And then the standard deviation is 4.18. By the way, yung variance is the square of the standard deviation. And then we have the sample variance. And then sample standard deviation. Meron tong formula na ginagamit. Dito, hindi naman to masyadong magkakalayo because wala naman tayong kinoconsider ito na sample. No? Usually, ito na rin yun. Ito yung population. Ito na rin yun. So, wala itong sample standard deviation na yan. Then we have the minimum and maximum. So, makukumpit mo na rin yung range and all that. So, that's now how to get yung data analysis ng mean variance. No? Tingnan natin, meron pang, so, kinlik ko lang yung bar graph. This is the title for color, black color. Display line. Okay, may display line pa siya. Frequency chart kung gusto mo ng no? Gawin, i-group siya according to variable. But in our case, hindi natin siya ginawang ganun. Unang-una, sasampu lang siya, di ba? So, hindi talaga siya dapat. So, let's, no? Okay. Dito, pupunta na tayo dun sa ibang module na to eh. Okay, let's go back first. Kasi hindi natin mababalikan yun. So, anyway, so yun lang naman yun actually. No, yung sa data analysis. Now, let's go to normal distribution. Compute cutoffs given probability and then compute probability given cutoffs. So, doon muna tayo sa compute cutoffs given probability. Okay. Okay. So, papakita lang natin dito. Gusto natin i-compute yung cutoff given yung probability. Okay. So, for example, ang mean ng population, mean ng distribution ay, halimbawa, gawin natin itong parang IQ, no? So, 100, and standard deviation is 15. Diba? Usually yan. Probability between cutoffs, halimbawa, probability mo, ang sabi naman dyan, no? Enter the value between cutoff, probability percent must be between 0 and 1. So, let's say you want your probability to be 80 percentile or 80%. So, parang gusto mong malaman, ano yung cutoff pag 80 percentile ang score mo? Pwedeng two-tailed, pwedeng one-tailed. So, let's say, two-tailed muna tayo. That's all. Okay, so makikita natin dito, you have the data. Ito yun, yung statistics. Okay, meron tayong left cutoff, kasi two-tailed, no? So, meron tayong left cutoff, which is 80.78. And then right cutoff, which is 119. Ang ibig sabihin nito is that, if you're doing a normal curve, at ang probability mo within cutoff is 80 percentile, 80%, you have to score 80.785. Okay? To be within this probability, yung 80%. Kasi parang, since two-tailed test to, 40% yan on both sides. So, tignan natin yung graph, no? Okay, so parang ganyan nga. Kasi 80% yung gitna, so meaning 40% ka rito, 40% ganyan. So you have to understand this using the normal curve. Ito yung normal curve, di ba? Kaya siya two-tailed kasi parang gusto mong sabihin yung population na 100 tapos 15 ang standard deviation, ano yung probability ng 80% ng lahat ng nilalang sa buong mundo, for example. Anong IQ niya? Ang IQ daw niya is, yun nga, yung inano natin, no? 80.785 and 119. Yan, 80% ng mga tao sa buong mundo ay ganyan ang IQ. Ngayon, hindi masyadong realistic tingnan tong curve na 10%. Hindi naman ganyan talaga, no? Dapat yan ang banda rito na, no? However, I think, pinapakita lang nila to just to show kung anong percent lang talaga. Hindi yan talaga up to scale. Okay? Ito yung two-tailed. Now, paano pag one-tailed? Okay? edit data tayo and then gawin natin siyang one-tailed. Okay? One-tailed. Something is wrong, please go to help. So, okay. Kaya niya ginagawa yun dahil cut-off ang ginawa natin, no? So, hindi siya po pwede. Kailangan talaga two-tailed pag compute cut-offs kasi nga cut-off siya. Okay? Dapat mag-edit data muna tayo, no? Teka, edit data tayo. Okay. O, yan. So, let's say, gawin lang natin siya munang 0.9. So, 0.9 meaning 90% of all the people are within this interval. So, when you solve, you will see yung left cutoff is 75 and then right cutoff is 124. So, pag tinignan mo ulit yung solution into graph, you will look at this. So, 5% lang ng population ang below 75 and then 5% lang ng population ang above 125 ang IQ. 90% are within this range. And then if we go further to 95%, meaning, ano na lang yan, binibigyan natin siya chance na lang. 95% na eh. Okay, the left cutoff is now 70 and the right cutoff is 129. So, beyond 129, 2.5% na lang ng population ang nandiyan dyan. 2.5 din ng population ang below 70. Okay? If you want it 99%, or sometimes even 0.995%, 99.5%, yan, 57. Bihira ang makakita ka ng taong ganyan ang IQ. Kasi sabi dito, only 0.25% on the left, 0.25% on the right, only 0.5% of the population are below 57.8 and above 142. Ayan. So, pag sinabing, paano ang score ko? Anong percentile ko pag 142 ang IQ mo? 142.196. Sabihin, pag nandito ka, you are better than, so, lahat ng 50% na to, pati yun, no? Siyempre, better ka dun. 50% na to, at saka yung minus yung 0.25 lang, kasi 0.25 eh. So, meron kang 49, kasi tandaan natin na itong buong curve na to, ang total area niyan ay 1 or 100%. Kaya nga probability curve siya eh. So, between this, papuntang left ay 50%. Sa right, dito sa gitna, papuntang right is 50%. Ngayon, nabawasan lang yung 0.5 ng 0.25%. So, meaning, 49.75% dito sa kanan plus 50% sa kaliwa. Meaning, pag ikaw ganyan ang IQ mo, you're better than 99.75% of all the people in the world. Given that the mean is 100 and the standard deviation is 15. So, ito ang magiging cutoff mo kung gusto mong malaman kung halimbawa, board exam, and you only want certain percentage to pass. Malalaman mo yung magiging mong cutoff. No? Okay? So, edit data naman natin, compute naman natin yung probability given the cutoff. Ayan. About two-tailed yan. Ang mean 100, ang 15. So, ang left cutoff mo, ano ngayon ang gusto mong left cutoff? No? Let's say, gusto mo kunin yung probability, diba? So, diba, 45 yung left. Sa right naman ay 135. Okay? Probability to the left of the head is 0.01. Probability to the right of the tail is 98. Probability in the center is 99.01. Ito yung itsura nun sa dinescribe natin, no? Sabi natin, saan ba yung ating data? Sabi natin, kung ang cutoff mo ay 45 sa left at 135 sa kanan, ayan, 0.01 lang sa kaliwa. Ang ganon, 0.01. Tapos sa kanan naman ay 0.98%. Okay, kasa na yan. 0.01 lang to the left of the tail and 0.98 naman to the right of the tail. So, bihirang-bihira ang ano rito. Kasi yun ang cut-off mo eh. Yan ang probability of percentage mo. Okay? Now, what if papayagan mo tayo na mag one tail down dito? Kasi nga left lang naman. Okay, so edit data tayo and then one tail. Pag one tail, dapat isa lang, no? So, ang gusto mong cut-off ay, ito yung pagpasa siguro, no? Diba, minay 100, 15 ang standard deviation. Gusto mo pang papasa ay, ang score ay 80, yeah, sige, hindi 80, 85. Okay, one-tailed test lang. So, when you solve it, makikita mo ang probability niya is 15.87% to the left. 15.87% to the left. So, when you look at the curve, 15.87%, you have 84.13 to the right. That means, ang kailangan percentile rank mo is 84 para pumasa ka. So, this is the way it's done, lalo na pag pati gusto mong malaman yung cutoff para pumasa ka. Usually, sa mga board exam, bisa dire-declare nila ilang percent dapat ang mapasa. Although, some board exams are not doing this anymore, norming, meron na silang standard. Kasi, supposed to be, dapat alam ng PRC kung ilan ang dapat na graduate. I mean, yung magiging CPA for example, magiging nurse for example, magiging medtech, depende sa professionals. And then, malalaman mo ilan ang nag-exam, tapos ano yung cutoff. So, meron silang medyo number in mind, pero meron pa rin silang criteria, no? Huwag naman sobrang baba. So, ganyan. Okay, so yun muna ang ating first module. We talked about data analysis, mean and variance, and then a normal distribution, wherein we compute the cutoffs given the probability, two-tailed, and then computing the probability given the cutoffs using one-tailed and two-tailed tests.